Well, hello on this Tuesday as we watch our developing storm system, still developing. It's going to fill in rapidly with moisture today. Right now, broken areas of moisture circulating around the low, which is off to the southwest, but you can see that tight pressure gradient. That's why the winds are high, and winds are coming, generally that whole low level flow is all coming from the southeast, bringing in moisture and also some warmth. So here are the main impacts. We're going to see rain showers develop this evening into the overnight with some thunder even here in southern Minnesota, and then the potential of some ice north of the Twin Cities. That's where temperatures are going to drop below freezing tonight, and where that rain will suddenly become ice on the surface. And then two main rounds of snow. The first one is tonight into early tomorrow, mainly northern Minnesota, and then a second one that develops southeast of us tomorrow. So almost all the way across the state should be in the 40s today, with the exception right near the North Shore. But then again, tonight temperatures stay above freezing here in the south. That's why we have a low or no risk of ice. But just north of the Twin Cities, this is the area where it'll be liquid precipitation falling from the sky, but at the surface, temperatures are going to be below freezing. So there is that potential of some freezing rain. Doesn't look like a lot of ice, but there could be an icy coating late tonight, early tomorrow morning for areas like Duluth over towards Brainerd and then into northern Wisconsin. So that's the thing we're going to be watching for. So dry most of the day today. We'll see a few sprinkles try to fill in maybe late afternoon, early evening, and then it will really fill in quickly this evening into the overnight. This is sleet and rain mixed initially, mainly rain here in the south, but then we'll see that possible icy mixture. So on and off rain tonight, some thunder again possible, and then snow across west central and northern Minnesota tonight into early tomorrow. That will wrap up. We'll see a few more showers, and then here's that second round of snow that develops later in the afternoon tomorrow into tomorrow night, and this is when we have the best chance of accumulating snow in the Twin Cities, and then especially southeastern Minnesota into Wisconsin. That looks like where the most of the snow is going to fall. This is the reason we're going to see two rounds of it as we head into the next couple of days. We've got a couple pieces of energy here. So again, the first round blankets northern Minnesota, second round mainly southeastern Minnesota into Wisconsin, and the Twin Cities might get stuck in between these two main areas, which many of you are probably okay with. But we've got basically a large upper level low with sort of fragmented pieces of energy. So the first piece of energy comes through tonight, and then a second piece of energy kind of comes in behind it. So that's why it's going to be in two main waves. You can see that this is 6-hour accumulated snowfall. First wave, northern Minnesota tonight, and then that second wave developing immediately south and east of it as that second piece of upper level energy comes in from the southwest. So two main areas, all part of the same larger storm system that will continue to deepen and strengthen as it moves east of Minnesota and Wisconsin too over in the coming days. So here's a look at all the different model scenarios, still mainly favoring northeastern Minnesota for the heaviest amounts up into the Arrowhead. But we are going to have to watch tonight into tomorrow where that southeastern Minnesota snowfall really lines up, because that's our best hope of some snow here, potentially in the Twin Cities and southern Minnesota. But tonight's snow, again, primarily to the north and west, but then watch that second area. This is one of our short-term, a rapid update model that kind of brings the Twin Cities in on a little bit of that southeastern snow, heavier to the southeast, but you might have to keep an eye on where that sets up tomorrow. But the model trends continue to tighten up and continue to be right in that 1 to 2 inch range here for the Twin Cities. So this is the upper, lower range, and then the middle or the average, which continues to be about 1 to 2 inches for us. So this is looking at the best bet of snowfall totals overall, the forecast, which puts that southeastern Minnesota into some slightly higher amounts potentially. And then we're probably going to be in between the Twin Cities with, again, a more widespread 2 to 4 inches, 1 to 3 inches in northern Minnesota. But again, we'll have to watch where that area sets up in southeastern Minnesota later tomorrow. So it looks like, again, these are the probabilities for the Twin Cities. Likely more than an inch, but probably less than 2, so right in that range. But there's still some outside chances we could see a little less or more. Again, all depending upon where that snow sets up late tomorrow. Will there still be enough moisture and lift available? And then another weak system moves through Friday night. And this will depend on the timing, if it's going to be liquid or maybe a little snow. Fairly minor, quick-moving system. And then, of course, the big question everybody wants to know, when will we warm up? We've got this kind of blocking pattern, big ridge in the Atlantic right up to Greenland, and then along the west coast. That's warmth pushing north and literally shoving a colder, stormier pattern over the eastern half of the U.S. That pattern breaks down a little bit heading next week. So the weekend is actually looking pretty good. That Friday night system hopefully moves out early Saturday, near 50, both Saturday and Sunday. I think we'll see a fair amount of sunshine. And most of next week, highs should be near or slightly above that 50-degree mark, which is actually normal for next week. And some longer range, bigger picture hope. The cold air really is shrinking. This is the time of year where the Arctic is getting sunshine now, 24 hours a day in some spots. So the extent of the Arctic air a month ago versus today, it really has changed. But it is going to be pretty chilly tomorrow and Thursday once again, thanks to the clouds and this storm system. But mid-40s today, getting a little closer to that normal, and then we'll be right around 40 for highs tomorrow and Thursday. That's why the best chance of accumulating snow here in the southern part of the state is going to be tomorrow night. That's when we'll see those heavier bursts of snow. It'll be close to dark so that the sun doesn't interfere. And then there's the weekend, close to 50, and then into the low 50s next week. Again, that maybe minor system coming through Friday night. Otherwise, decent weekend shaping up for the first weekend of April, if you can believe it.